Hello friends. So now we are moving to the second part of the topic. Secondary market, which is called stock exchange. You all know that, right? Nothing is new for you. Oldest and first stock market of India was formed on 9th July 1875. Keep in your mind and underline the date. Either you note down somewhere oldest and very first stock exchange of India was formed on 9th July 1875. Its name was spoken as the Native Share and Stock Brokers Association. I repeat, the Native Share and Stock Brokers Association. Today it is known as Bombay Stock Exchange. Today it is known as Bombay Stock Exchange. Its short form is BSE. In India, there is National Stock Exchange. It is for the securities to exchange for all over India. It is spoken as NSE, NSE. And in our Ahmedabad city, in 1894, I repeat, in 1894, Ahmedabad Stock Exchange started to work. So here you have to keep in your mind that generally two main stock exchange in India: National Stock Exchange, which is shortly spoken as NSE, and second one is, I have said just before, Bombay Stock Exchange. It is spoken as BSE. And in Ahmedabad, in 1894, Ahmedabad Stock Exchange started to work. BSE started on 9th July 1875. So now you understand what is the meaning of stock exchange. See, stock exchange means the place which provides facility to buy and sell securities. I repeat, stock exchange means the place which provides facility to buy and sell securities. Today, stock exchange is working at national level as well as at world level. Different countries have their own stock exchanges. Stock exchange is actually an organization which provides a facility, as I have stated, to sell and buy stock or the shares or securities, debentures, etc. It is considered to be organized market for trading of existing securities. It is considered to be organized market for trading of existing securities. Here the word is used, existing securities. Why it is used? When we are talking about primary market, it means the new issues come and people invest. But when the issue is available on list of the stock exchange, it becomes the part of secondary market. Means now it is existing security and it will be sold or purchased through stock exchange only. Neither any person can directly sell or purchase through direct office of the any enterprise or the company, the registered office. He cannot deal. Okay, deal may be possible, but the allocation of the share will be only possible through stock exchange, nothing else. Here K.L. Garg has given one definition for stock exchange. He says stock exchange means a place for buying and selling industrial and financial securities like share and debentures of any company, as well as government securities or municipal securities. But keep in your mind, this is the definition what Mr. Garg has said. You have to understand 3 points. He says it is a place for buying and selling of industrial and financial securities. Now comes what is called industrial securities, means shares. Financial securities means debenture. Clear? He also added government securities also could be possible to sell. And third, he added municipal security, means municipal bonds, government bonds. That I'm not going to discuss in a larger scale, but you keep in your mind. He state that stock exchange is place to buy and sell different securities like industrial securities, financial securities, government securities and municipal securities. Okay, in industrial securities he includes shares and in financial securities he includes debentures. Is that clear? Okay, I have tried to explain definition of K.L. Garg, which you have heard, right my friends? Okay, now here the basic concept of the stock market is clear in your mind. When it started, which is at the national level, which is at the local level, we have everything we have discussed. But now I move to the second part of the answer, characteristics. Usually in every topic, when we have started it new, we have discussed first about characteristics of any topic, right? So here also characteristics are coming. First one is registered corporate body. Means any securities which is needed to be sale or purchase is required to be registered through stock exchange. So it is only done through stock exchange, and for that purpose stock exchange is also needed to be registered with the government. By approval of the government, any stock exchange can work under provisions of Securities Contracts Regulations Act 1956. I repeat, Securities Contracts Regulation Act 1956. Here regulation is placed in bracket. So under this act, any stock exchange is required to be registered. It will be framed as the one president and other director members and other members will join this stock exchange. So in that way, every stock exchange is required to be registered compulsory. But one thing is there, any registered stock exchange executive body members cannot disclose their inner details to the public. It is a basic required secret to keep for the benefit and faith of company. Exchange. Right now? Okay. Now I am moving to the second point. Securities Contract Regulation Act in year 1956 was formed for controlling and keep under supervision of central government. Every stock exchange is required to be obtain approval from central government before starting their work. Means they are directly coming under control of central government. State governments have no stake, right or powers to regulate any stock exchange. Third point, organized market. See, they are dealing with existing listed securities. See, listed means once when the new issues open, it will be kept in the list of whichever the stock exchange the security has been registered or joined. Their name will be listed on the list of the securities of any stock exchange. So keep in your mind that they are organized market. There are some rules and regulations to run this market, and beyond these rules and regulations, any stock exchange cannot run properly. So it is needed to run by following the instructions of Security Exchange Board of India. See, that is a SEBI, which is controlling activity of any stock exchange also. Understand? So keep in your mind, following rules and regulation is required to work in security exchanges, and that is being followed by every stock exchange which are registered with SEBI and under Security Contract Regulation Act 1956. If they have taken approval, then they are under the supervision of the central government also. Fourth point, membership. Any person who is ready to follow the rules and regulation of the stock exchange, if he wants to deal in trading or transaction of stock exchange, he needs to become member of stock exchange anyhow. Without being member, he cannot work directly by his name. See, to keep the trade account is different thing, and to work as the member of stock exchange, is a different thing. In that way, both are different to each other, so don't mix both. Clear? I repeat, stock exchange is working on basis of government approved criteria. So it is a first that any person who want to work as a member of stock exchange, he must needed to take the membership of stock exchange. Then and there he can work as the member. To keep the trading account is not a matter. It does not mean that you are a member of this specific stock exchange. To keep the trading account, to keep the demat account, to do the trade, it is a normal part of the procedure for doing buy and sell of securities for any person, right, above 18 years of age. But as the member, if he wants to work, he required membership. Without membership, he cannot work as a member of stock exchange, nothing else. Okay. The next point is, it is a market of securities. Market of securities means stock exchange is working as the approved organized market for buying and selling of securities. So they work actively for purchase and sale of stock. Remember here, stock exchange has earlier taken approval to work as organized market, so they work for buying and selling of securities. Right, my friends? Next point is listing of securities. See, any security which is required to be buy and sell from specific stock exchange is needed to be listed on that stock exchange. As example, any company wants to do the trade of their securities in specific stock exchange. They have registered with National Stock Exchange. If they want to do the trade in Bombay Stock Exchange, it means their name is registered in the National Stock Exchange list and they want to do the trade in the Bombay Stock Exchange. Then answer is no, it is not possible. So it means every security is required to be listed in whichever the market they want to be bought or sold. They want to be purchased or sold in whichever the stock exchange they must require to be listed at there for transactions in their securities. Right, my friends? Next point is coming management. See, the administration and management of any stock exchange, as I have stated earlier in the point of organized market, that there is one president of every stock exchange and they have their executive board members. So they jointly sit together and take the decision for rules and regulation to run the stock exchange. So in that way they are working with democratic way. The elections are held, the board of directors are being changed, everything is in routine, nothing is different, right? Next point is strict control over members. Now you understand here, the board of directors exercises their power for stop unethical practices. So if any member is not following disciplinary procedure, then the disciplinary action could be taken against that member. In that way they have disciplinary power to take actions in favor or against of any member whenever it is required. Right, my friends? So keep in your mind, they are having strict control over members, and neither any member can breach the rules and regulation which has been described, described and discussed and put in front of all members when they have joined stock exchange. So they are having strict control over members. Next point is organizational structure. See, stock exchange is working as public company. Means their different time specific meetings are held, and with approval of majority members the decisions are being taken. So it is called organizational structure. It is. No one is out of their establishment rules. Right? So here minority, majority, everything is kept alive. 10th point is regulation of stock exchange. See, I want to discuss one thing here. Every stock exchange is working under Securities Contracts Regulation Act, just we have stated before, and it is being regulated by every stock exchange is, see, we have stated that under supervision of central government, but it does not mean that they directly, central government will directly ask them, but for controlling these activities of the stock exchanges, government have framed one supervising body. It is Securities Exchange Board of India, SEBI, SEBI. They are working as the supervising body on all securities exchanges or the stock exchanges or stock markets. So now you keep in your mind that all stock exchanges are working under SEBI's control. So it means SEBI is the supreme body for every stock exchange to monitor. Now you can ask me question, when the SEBI was established. So separate act was passed in 1992, Securities and Exchange Board of India Act. I repeat, Securities and Exchange Board of India Act was passed in 1992, and under this law, this body or statutory body, see, by passing any law, any supervising body is being established, then that body is called statutory body. Means for establishing specific organization, the law has been passed by central government. So it is called statutory body. Keep in your mind. So I am stating that Securities and Exchange Board of India is called a statutory body, as like Life Insurance Corporation. See, governments have, either state government or at the central government, they have powers to frame their supervising bodies, and these bodies are working as past act, and under the law these body are being framed or established, as like Gujarat State Road Transport Corporation. For their establishment, one act was passed. For establishing Reserve Bank of India, one act was passed, Reserve Bank of India Act, Life Insurance Corporation Act. These acts are passed by Parliament, and for any specific state, if any supervising body is being established, then for that purpose, in that legislative assembly, the act is required to be passed. Under this act, this body will be established. Right, my friends? So keep in your mind, SEBI is statutory body working under direct control of central government. Their head office is in Mumbai and regional offices are at 3 places: Kolkata, Delhi and Chennai. Their head office is the first one, Mumbai, and under them the 3 other offices are established. Right, my friends? So today I have discussed with you characteristics of secondary market or stock exchange and establishment of SEBI I discussed with you. Right, my friends?